Alright YouTube, it's been a minute since I did a long format video, so figure I'll throw one out on this Honda I picked up many months ago. It might even be getting close to a year ago I bought this thing. Bought it for, I think it was like 400 bucks. Didn't run, it was all taken apart. Kind of similar to it is now, but literally down to the frame. They had every panel off of it, everything. And I had gotten it running kind of when I first got the thing. You know, it started and ran, but really didn't do much else. And I finally got a day to where I can, you know, do what I feel like doing. You know, a free day. And I decided it's a nice day, I'd come work on this thing and go through the wire harness. Because some genius decided when they took it apart, they would just cut everything instead of, you know, undoing the connectors. That and corrosion's a big deal. Like, they had left this fuse box uncovered, so every connection internally is all corroded. I just spent the last few minutes cleaning this one as best I can, and I actually have headlights now. I still need to go through this one, I think it is, for the starter. Because I'll have to show you what's left of the key switch. The key switch is gone. It corroded internally because it was just open to the elements, so I got a rocker switch for now, but oh yeah, I got the battery disconnected, duh. But the key switch, it corroded internally, so I got to order a new one. Cleaned the carburetor up on it. Just took it for a little toot around the yard, and it ran good. Four-wheel drive goes. It shifts through all its ranges. Brakes work. That's very rare on a Honda of this age. Yeah, but the only thing that doesn't work right now is the starter button here. I can jump it at the solenoid and it'll work. So I'm not sure if that solenoid's just bad. It might be. Maybe it's got moisture in it too. Don't know. But I do know everything else is working like it's supposed to. I've got 2 more wires to repair here for this accessory plug. I'm going to solder those together, and then there's 3 wires under the back end for the taillights they cut. You can see them right there hanging. I'm going to solder them up. I redid the winch. The winch works proper. It has proper routing. Everything's all zip tied and nice and clean now instead of hanging and awful. The original owner, or whoever last operated this thing, cut into the wire harness here for where the fan control is. Now I'm not sure, maybe the ECM isn't triggering the fan. It seemed like it was, but they had this hardwired to the ground on the battery as a no-no. So I'm going to, since that is a good idea, especially down here in the south where it is quite warm in the summer, I will run a dedicated ground circuit with a switch, waterproof, to where if you feel so much as the need to turn the fan on, you can do it manually, because otherwise it is triggered through this green wire signal from the ECM. So I will do that, but I'm not in a rush for it. And then other than that, I think either some tire slime in the tires or replace them, because they lose air pretty quick, especially that front one. That front one loses air overnight. Back one on the other side will last 2 days, and then this one will last probably a month before it needs air. Same with the one on the other. I'm hoping this little bit of work I'm putting into this one will turn out pretty good, because it looks like the engine was rebuilt. See how it's a different color? It runs really good, doesn't smoke, smooth, everything works. It's all tight, like there's no playing any of the ball joints or bushings or anything. So I think this going to turn out to be a pretty good little 4-wheeler. But that's about it. So if you want to see more on this little project, rate, subscribe. I'm going to do just some simple stuff. I'm trying to find a screen for it, but finding one for this model seems to be near impossible, unfortunately. They have a ton of them for the model that's newer than this and the one that has GPS. This one does not have GPS, so can't find a screen. Unfortunately, it was like that when I got it. It still lights up. All these lights up here still work. It's just no speedometer or fuel. Well, I guess it's got a fuel gauge here, but no speedometer or tell you what gear you're in. So, yeah, that's it. Comment, rate, subscribe. Have an awesome day.